Let's jump right into it. DJ, what do you got on your mind this week?
Okay, so over the weekend, I got the blessed opportunity to go to the Tacoma Dome and watch some basketball. And there was this one guy. I'm not sure if you guys have heard of him, but his name is Michael Porter Jr. And
he's okay at that basketball thing, huh? He's all right.
Yeah. So it was the 3A state title. Not Rainier Beach. Garfield against Nathan Hale, and Michael Porter Jr. is obviously on Nathan Hale, and he had a quiet first half, but in the second half he started picking it up. His teammates found him more. He ended up with 27 points, 17 rebounds, and 4 blocks on his way to Nathan Hale's first state title in school history. And as we just heard last night, he will now for sure be going to the University of Washington because Lorenzo Romar, it was announced last night that he will be retaining his job. And I think this is big for not only like the city of Seattle, but for UW as a school, because this man, and notice I say man, he's the next great thing in college basketball. He's the next great thing in the NBA, and I'm hopping on the bandwagon here because this was the first time I got to see him play in person, and he is going to be the guy that puts UW back on the map. I don't think even bad coaching could bring this guy down. He's just that good, and it was cool watching him play because you don't get to see. I mean, you get to see good talent here in the city of Seattle and the area of Tacoma, but you don't get guys like Michael Porter Jr. And I'm excited to see where he goes next year with UW and in the future in the NBA, because he is going to be the next great superstar.
DJ,
Yes.
that's fantastic because I couldn't disagree with you more.
Lay it on him.
Lay it on him. No, but seriously, like, there's a reason that guys like this go to UW. It's because there is no structure. You're allowed to do whatever you want, and you have a very, very severe case of get-minitis.
Get minitis.
Get minitis.
I like that.
I just want to be here to get mine.
Yeah.
And that's why they go to UW, because Lorenzo Romar doesn't coach. He just rolls the balls out. I mean, he was going to wherever Lorenzo Romar was going to be no matter what. Because
He's his godfather.
he's his godfather.
Yep.
And, well, his father is on the coaching staff. So, at the end of the day, we always knew he was going to UW. It was going to be the difference if he was going to UW or he was going to go to wherever Lorenzo Romar would get hired next, Missouri. But it just doesn't matter because he's going to go to UW now.
Yep.
He's going to be very, very good, and the team's going to be less than average again because it doesn't matter if you have one really good player, as we've seen this year. Yeah, Markelle Fultz, they've had a couple decent games, but it's only been when Markel's had career nights. So I think you're going to see the exact same thing. And we have no idea how he's going to be in the NBA. We have no idea yet.
Yeah.
All I know is that he's a really, really dominant high school player who can jump out of the gym. Let's see if he has a more rounded game in college when you get guarded by the top Pac-12 talent, or Pac-10 talent, and then the next level, NBA, is a whole new ball game.
Yeah. Lacey?
You totally took the words out of my mouth, Drew. I was going to say something similar. Last year, we kind of saw the same thing with Markelle Fultz being 7th in his recruiting class. Had high hopes for the team then. And he was unable to lead the team to success. Although he did find individual success. He was recently named All Pac-12 first team, which is awesome. But UW is ranked 11th in the Pac-12. He's not bringing success to the team. He's, like Drew said, bringing success to himself and getting his money every night on the court. And he's going to be out of there after this season. Same thing with probably Porter Jr. He's going to go there for 1 year, be a stud individual player, and probably be out of there within one season.
No, yeah, he's a one and done.
Yeah.
And it's true. It's really sad because Markelle Fultz is supposed to be the number 1 projected overall pick because he is the perfect NBA prototypical point guard. Well, Michael Porter Jr., body-wise, is the perfect NBA prototypical wing. So,
Like
are we going to say the same thing's not going to happen?
Yeah, the thing I think is different about Michael Porter Jr. and UW next year is Well, let's take UCLA for example. They went 6-10 last year in conference, and then had a guy like Lonzo Ball come in, and now they're
their 2 freshmen, big man, and Alford's now a senior. There's a couple.
Okay, yeah.
Alford's having the best shooting percentage year of his career.
Yep.
Okay, and their 2 new big guys are absolutely nails. I think they're the only 2 big guys who can give Gonzaga's big guys a run for their money.
Yeah.
Keep it local.
So Dom Green, Matisse Thybulle, Noah Dickerson, they all get another year underneath their belt in the Pac-12. And then you have 2 more guys in the ESPN Top 100 joining Michael Porter Jr. and DeJounte Davis and Jalen Noel, who also played in the state title. And then you could also have Michael Porter Jr.'s brother, DeJounte Porter.
Coming.
He might be able to come. So I think that's what's different about this recruiting class is you have four guys that are going to come in and start. DeJounte, Jalen, and DeJounte, I guess again. Yeah. They're I don't think they'll be one and dones, but I think the mixture of the guys now getting older and like Dom Green, Matisse Thybulle, Noah Dickerson, David Crisp, the mixture of them getting older and having these 4 guys come in could make the difference, and you could see UW in the top quarter of the Pac-12 and making a run in the NCAA tournament.
What year is Noah Dickerson?
He's a sophomore right now.
That's
so
right. Okay, so a lot of UW starters are underclassmen right now. So I would agree with that, Deej, that you're gonna get more experience under their belt. They've been able to start freshman and sophomore year. They've had that exposure, and now it's kind of their time to step up as upperclassmen.
You just hope and pray that they've been given the right tools by that coaching staff to mature in terms of a team and individual skill set environment. Yeah. I don't think they have.
Okay.
Because they haven't. Between the last year and this year, they have not gotten any better.
Yep. There's
only one bright spot, and it's Markelle Fulton. He's making everybody. He's elevating everybody around him, but everybody around him does not know how to play as a team. So there's an issue here.
Yeah.
We got to wrap this up. Just know that UW has the 3rd best recruiting class in the country coming in next year. And a wise man once told me it's not about the X's and O's; it's about the Johns and Joes.